Hello and welcome. So you could probably tell where I am, actually at Reading Teamsport. So it's literally the first day when the lockdown has just been eased, and I will be on the last session today. So right now it's really good to be back. It's been such a long time since I've done an indoor kart and that. As if you may have seen my previous videos and that, I've just been practicing over at Sandown Park in the Sodies and the D-Max and stuff. So yeah, no, a little bit different today. Literally focusing on the indoor tracking today, and I'll go and show you around, probably give you some news on the updates about the COVID regulations here, and then go from there. I'll show you around that now. So I literally had a chat with you guys over in the bar over there. There's a lot of places that I can't really film because I have music playing in the background and I don't want to get done for copyright. So hopefully you can hear me when talking to this camera, as there is a session on at the moment. Just too much tyre squeals and stuff like that. I kind of miss it. I really do miss this place. So a little bit of story about Teamsport Reading. This is where I first started go-karting. Like, I weren't really interested in go-karting at all, but there was that one time I looked up online, just like, oh screw it, I just feel like go-karting for a night or something, and I found this place. It was kind of local to me, so I turned up here. I was on my own, didn't know anyone or anything. I didn't know what the regulations were, but yeah, no, I had a wicked time here, and I've been going nearly every week. Yeah, this is just where I come all the time, and this is where I met a lot of friends who I'm currently going go-karting at the moment, the people who I'm doing a 24-hour race with. It's been great. Literally today's task is for me to have fun. I'm not really there to get fast times, I'm not there to win. It's just a practice session. It's just get back into the old indoor karting. It's a completely different experience compared to Daytona. So yeah, I'm just here to have fun, man. And so I checked downstairs in the staff. They said there's about 12 people on my session. I am expecting a few people to come onto our session from the session before, because it's a full session. Know them, there's going to be red flags, there's going to be too many yellow flags and stuff as well. And yeah, some people are going to be very upset. So what I do, I'll try and get some footage right now of these guys out on the track. I'll try and get some footage downstairs and upstairs and that, and then yeah, go from there. See you in a bit. So right now I'm literally on the upstairs part of the track. As you can see, if I do a full turn right behind me, there they are right behind me on the pits. So this is probably where we're more likely going to be starting. There is a track downstairs, but there's two tracks. There's one downstairs, one upstairs. Looks like today that they're going to use the full 3 levels, so it's going to be really good. literally just catching up with everyone. They're literally going on the track right now, just right behind me. So they're going to about to do a grid start. They already done their practice and qualifying, so it's the race now. So the marshal's just right behind me on my left, and he's going to get everyone on track. And yeah, we're going to watch this race. It's going to be really good to watch. So let's watch him right now. That was close for a crash on the final corner. That is mad. So it's currently a red flag and that, so there was actually a driver right at the far back who's currently binned it. So it's probably super slippery, so did he do a mistake? I don't know, but we soon find out. Green flag right now. Let's see who it looks like, see who it is. Part 22 caused the red flag. Brilliant. So by the looks of things, the fastest drivers right at the back is still battling to get to the front. I'm not 100% sure, but it does look like it. They're coming back around now. So literally just getting the times up on the phone at the moment. The driver in number 14, Tim Clark, is currently first, then Libby, and then Joseph Lee. Take a look. session's about to finish on the members event. It's been really good to watch. I really hope you guys enjoy the footage as well. Massive thank you to the marshals for taking the camera off me and getting some different angles and stuff, so that's awesome of them. Thank you. I had a lovely chat with Rob as well. Big shout out to Rob, big shout out to Lee with the marshals. Yeah, no, thank you, it's been awesome. No, that was a really good race in that. There was a few people that forgot to pit. They didn't realise it, they had to pit. So that completely changed the results, but congratulations to the people who've won. And so yeah, we're about to suit up and get ready and go out on the track now. So it's going to be a bit of a rough session, so let's give it a go. So we literally just came off. That was an absolutely terrible session. The guys who are brand new here, they were treating it like it was bumper cars. There was just no sportsmanship, no nothing. We're just going to see the outcome because there was multiple black flags throughout that session. So we just see what's happened. So right now I've decided to head back to Teamsport. So what I'm going to do is get 2 days worth of footage that I've done here and put it all in one video. The reason of this is that I wasn't quite happy with the footage that I received when I had the GoPro on my helmet. It was in a really bad angle, and also it was very dark. That was my fault. I should have just sorted it out correctly and should have checked it and stuff like that. So hey, got to learn. So I've got to pay the price by coming back here and film all over again. So right now I'm back at Reading Teamsport. I can take this off as there's no one around me right now. It literally is very quiet right now. Yeah, today starts to get some much better footage than last time I came here, and fingers crossed it would be good. So we can take a look at this. So today's session is only just two 15-minute sessions. Literally it's just practice, no racing, no nothing. Honestly, it's just, I'm here to get some good footage, see if there's some battling going on and overtakes and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm just here to have a good time, so enjoy it.
So here we are, Reading Teamsport. So just getting into the kart. For those who are new at Reading Teamsport, or any other team sport to be honest, you can adjust the pedals and the seats. In front of you where my feet are, there are these levers behind them. You can like fold them over to help you to reach to the pedals, but the marshal can easily help you to do that. There is also a lever on your right side of your leg where the bottom of the seat is, to adjust it, push it backwards or forwards. So when coming out onto the track, you'll be tested to brake. So when you move forward, when they ask you to stop, do stop. If you don't, they'll probably ask you to get off the track. And also they want to make sure that you can brake, and also make sure that your kart works. Of course you want to stop. It's not good when your brakes don't work and you crash. Anyways, right here I'm just warming up the tyres. It's very slippery down here. So on the very first day, on the very first session, the track is super cold. Tyres are cold, the kart hasn't been used. It's going to be very slippery. Most of the time I go to the very last sessions and that, and they seem to be a little bit warmer. So, but if you do arrive and do the first session, expect it to be slippery. So each session there will be a red flag or red light They want to test everyone to make sure that you are following the rules. Red means stop, yellow means slow pace, no overtaking, green means go. You will be briefed at the beginning, and they will show you all the rules. So right here I can see 3 drivers in front of me. Right now I'm just chilling. I'm going to hang back. I want to see how they drive. I like to judge other drivers to see how they can take the racing line, how they take corners and stuff like that, especially coming down to this first corner right here. It's incredibly slippery down here, so I want to see how they actually take it. So right here I've noticed that number 14 braked very early. I did bump into him. He is expecting me to bump into him multiple times. He was absolutely okay with it, by the way. I had a chat with him afterwards. So yeah, I'm still judging, just seeing how everyone takes it. Everyone's trying to give each other that space. Time you get onto the second floor, third floor, it's very grippy. So following around this hairpin right here, you need to get a really good exit up this, especially for heavyweight myself. It can be quite difficult to get up due to weight. So you need to get a really good run up. If you don't get a good run up, you're just going to get stuck on the ramp. So number 14 did a mistake right there. I thought I'd give him a bump just to get him back up to speed. He left the big opportunity for me. There was a big gap, so I went for it. As you can see here, I kind of lost a little bit of control. It was very slippery. I keep forgetting how slippery this bottom floor is. So next target, Spurs in front. I know that I can easily catch up with this guy. I've judged him already. So he went for a sweet move right there, as the driver in front of me right now is messed up on that corner right there. So now my target is number 28. See how him drive up here, see if he gets a good exit and stuff like that, which he did. That's absolutely fine. So he's following a racing line here. He's doing okay. He's still learning. See how they take it here. Just fine. Happy days. I thought I'd stay right up him, take it on this corner, see how he performs. Give him a bump, just say, hey, just so you know I'm here. He goes wide, I'll take it on the inside. Got the move done. Easy. So right here, it's very slippery. Gonna take it really easy down here. You want to brake a lot earlier. There is like this metal bar at the bottom of the floor. You want to brake just before it, or on it, just to get around that corner just fine. So next target was at the kart number 8. See how he drives. And the thing is about going to Teamsport, you kind of have to be patient, because there's only a few areas that you can overtake, right? So you kind of just need to wait until they make a mistake. If they make a mistake and the opportunity there, go for it. There's no harm just to go for it. As long as you make it as a safe manner, it's all good. Yes, contact will happen. As long as you didn't do it deliberately, then you're good to go. There is times that I have throughout the session where I've bumped into them a couple of times. Either they brake too early, or I misjudged a racing line, or misjudged them completely. It does happen. If you did take someone out, just apologise, just put your hand up. As you can see here, he messed up on the exit right there, and I had to bump into him, but just give him the position back. He had a much better acceleration anyways. So sometimes it's just, you've got to play fair. You've got to play fair. So I'll let you guys watch the rest of this. See if I can try and do the overtake on kart 8. Enjoy. So right here, we've just caught up number 12 here. We noticed that it's a lot slower driver, so we've got to take things a little bit easy here. So judging on the car in front, I can see how he's struggling now. Unfortunately, he went to go and brake to avoid the contact to the car in front. Unfortunately, I misjudged and took the driver out. You see my hand just pop up to the right just to apologise, say hey, sorry, didn't mean to take you out, totally misjudged. So he was absolutely fine with it. I have to make sure I don't do that again. So seeing this car in front, he went from the left and then he went really slow up the ramp. So I managed to get a move up down there just by keeping left. For those who want to try and make a move on that ramp, if you notice going very slow up the ramp, take it on the left. You'll get a much better overtake opportunity right there, and then you want to stick with the racing line by the time you get to the top and go full defensive, and you will get the overtake done. Our first red flag here. So what happened? One of the driver's engines cut out and they were unable to start it. As you can see a marshal right there, I think that's Rob that I can see. Pretty sure that's Rob. He was pushing the cart down all the way to the garage. The garage is at the very end of this straight here, it's on the left. You'll get to see him. And they also had to go and bring a cart round. It all happened on the very top floor, so it's not like they can go backwards on the track. They're not allowed. They have to take the cart throughout the whole track to take it up to the driver, and then they had to go and push the cart all the way back down here. So we were sitting there for about 5 to 8 minutes. Did feel like forever, but it does happen. I hope that person was okay of switching carts and hopefully got a much better one now. So because we sat there for such a long time, we didn't realise how cold our tyres were and how cold the track was, like almost instantly. So we were driving around this top floor, everything was absolutely fine. I'm very sorry for keep bumping to cart number 14. It did slow me down a lot. That was a bad punishment right there. If you bump into someone up in that ramp, oh god, you're so slow. So right here, I thought I'd let these guys drive past. I want to see some action. I want to try and practice overtake these guys. So that's why I do it. It's not a race, it's a practice. So coming down here, going down the first corner right here, this is where it gets really super slippery. As you can see, we're all sliding all over the place. We're totally misjudging how we were driving it last time. It was quite bizarre. It did throw us off quite badly. We were losing like a second and a half in pace. We were just sliding everywhere. It was like just driving on ice. So I let these other drivers pass. I knew I was making so many mistakes. I didn't want to like crash into people and stuff. So I thought I'd give all this space out. Everyone was sliding around down there, so I just wanted to be safe. I don't want to crash and take people out even more. And we got ourselves another red flag. I couldn't remember what was that for. Not gonna lie. I think it was a very short one. Quite strange. Maybe someone spin out downstairs maybe? I'm not quite sure. So I'm warming up my tyres again because I knew how slippery it was downstairs. I didn't know whether it was me or maybe just the track itself, so maybe both. I'm pretty sure it was both. So I let everyone go. I want to practice how slippery it is downstairs. I keep saying it. So coming down here, I brake early, trying to get around it. I had no grip. It was just sliding into the wall. You can see me shake my head just like, wow, how the hell am I going to get around this? So I thought to myself, maybe next time I'll probably take it slower, brake a little bit earlier, maybe harder or something, and see if I can get traction, get around that corner. So we give it a go next time. So I'll let you guys watch the rest of this. Anything more events come up, I can explain it. Enjoy this bit. So coming up to this corner right here, going down the ramp, I've noticed immediately on the left that there's a person who stopped. There is a green flag at the moment. I'm not 100% sure what exactly has happened. I've noticed it was still a green flag, so I expected that the marshal didn't see what was going on, but eventually people were pointing out, say, yo dude, there's someone crashed there or got stuck. So it turns out the person just got stuck and just needed to be pushed back, and off they went, and everything was okay. So I managed to caught up with this group in front. There's going to be some intense battling maybe, not 100% sure, so I'm going to hang back. I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to get involved. Someone did try to do a move up the ramp, didn't quite work, end up trying to push him out, but hey, that's a typical race incident. So we're a train coming down this ramp, fast right-hander right here. Let's see how everyone performs. Oh, he went a little bit wide. Can I take it on the inside? He ends up giving up and giving me the position, so thank you very much, really appreciate that. I'm not quite sure whether he freaked out or he didn't want to battle. This person went absolutely wide there and completely lost control, but as everyone know, it's slippery down there, so I couldn't stop. I went straight in the side of him. We're all good. We waved, apologised, it happens, and I don't know if you see my hand motion on the right side of the screen. I was saying how goddamn slippery it is. So absolutely fine. We carried on. I gained 2 positions, which is quite nice. One for the good reason, one kind of the bad reason. I really should have gave that back, but I wasn't quite sure how far back he was, so I just carried on. So my next bit, trying to catch up with this car in front, coming down this ramp, full speed down here. I love this section, it's my favourite section out of all of them. Oh, by the way, for people who go here, if you see a group of people lining up ready to go on, you know your session is about to end. You probably got about couple minutes, up to 5 minutes maybe, so we knew that our sessions was going to end very, very soon. They tend to get everyone lined up, get their helmets checked and get them all ready before going on. So I'll let you guys watch the rest of this bit. I'm not quite sure I caught up with this guy, but anyways, enjoy. Oh, this whole time I've been battling with this guy. He's been going full defensive, and big up with him. There was no way I'd get him past this guy. There's a few areas I have caught him up. There's times that I have bumped into him like that. I had to give away a position right here. He had a much better run up. So I've noticed that the marshal on the very top floor would start walking over to the ramp. I know straight away this is our final lap. So coming around to here, there was a few bumping here. Whereas, as you know, it's been slippery. Misjudging his brakes and stuff. Someone's in front right here. It's slowing down. Oh, there we go, yellow flag. We know straight away this is the end of the session. So right here, I've noticed people are going super slow. You're not really supposed to overtake on the yellow, but there was no way my big body was going to get up there going that sort of speed. So I thought it'd be safer just quickly get up the ramps and not make our way around and head towards the pits. So that was the end of the session. I hope you guys enjoy and watch all this. I'll go and see you guys after when I come out of the karts.
The guys that were on a session with me, I had a really good chat with them as well. I didn't really get a good time at all. It was too slippery downstairs, but I guess that's what happens when you're the first session on. The track needs to warm up, and the tyres definitely need to warm up as well. But God, that first session as well, when we sat there on that red light for a good 5-10 minutes, you could really feel the track just get so cold, and the tyres got so cold, and the first few laps we were just sliding downstairs. We can easily get grip upstairs, but when it gets downstairs it's too cold, way too cold. So, but no, it's a much better session today compared to Monday, as Monday was a little bit of carnage. It rarely happens, but you do get quite a few rookies come in. It's to be expected. You can't really get cross with them. It is what it is. You have to deal with it, just shrug it off really. Even though there's times that you very frustrated, especially the amount of red flags and stuff like that, you'll be annoyed, especially you're paying for a session as well. So, but other than that, really enjoyed it. I just went through the footage of my POV. It looks brilliant, and literally got to spend the next week editing, and next karting video will be the 24-hour race. So looking forward to that. And then I wonder what the next track I should go to. So whoever see this video, give us a shout which track around Reading that you want me to go to. There's either like Farnborough, try out the electric karts or something. I'm happy to do a video, or go down to Southampton and go from there. So anyways, thank you so much for everyone who's just watched this video, and don't forget to give it a like or a comment. Take care now, bye bye.